But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal. The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison.
Okay, bro, I want to play the game. Options. Menu options. I mean, controls, camera, language, subtitles on. General, graphics mode, prioritize, quality, or performance. Let's go. So to saying. Lashat კითხვის ნიშნებად გამოჩნდა ქართულად დაწერე თუ არა, არ ვიცი. Normal. Okay. Birthday. Home path and ეს პირველ თამაშს რომ მიწევდა ამის არჩევანი, რომ ვერ ხვდებოდი. რა შოში იყო. 11, ნომერი ხო 11 არის. 11, yes. Oh shit. ხა ხედავთ სტრიმს თუ გაჭედა? მეორე შეიძლება მე ვარ, I don't know. Okay. Without. Oh my god.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind.
Altus მიყვარდა კურიერები, said no one ever.
Mountains and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless.
დამოვიწყდა ამ თამაში რომ ხელა კაცინები არა, ვაც არ უნდა დავიწყებთ 9 საათი გავა.
My sole connection to the outside world.
Yeah, bro, 3-4 წელზე პრაიმში ვიყავი.
Today.
-61.
ჩემი ნახე ეს თუ game ის არის.
Do I deserve what I've got?
Akhir al-Mazia, oh my god, bro, look at this.
Chops and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Სამნი ვართ უკვე. Opa, W's in the chat. Ამდენი ვართ. Bro, look at this shit.
-61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
What the fuck? Chemikai. აქ უნდა მივიდე ახლა.
Well, now someone's in a good
Gently
mood.
როქო, ახლა ნახე რა მოუთხნა ამას.
Let's go home and get you fed. აქ როგორ ჩავიდე ახლა? ეს ნახე, წინაზე არ იყო ეს. კითხულობ ჩათ, რა გინდა? ნახე, ჩემი.
ეს რა მაგარი რაღაცაა.
Start.
ახე შენ. Bro. კიდე მეორდება ჩემი ხმა? რა gate quick.
I feel that. Damn shaky. Oh shit.
Look, არ ჩანს რასაც ზე. კითხვის ნიშნებად ჩანს. Oh my god. Check on Luki არ მოვიდა. სულ ისე უნდა იმას უნდა ვარცხევინო ამბავს, wait.
Okay, you're all right. I'm sorry, Lou.
იმენა ამოვაღებინე ბორს. დავე speedrun. Oh, Kobe. ამ სიშორეზე შო builds აღლი. როგორ უნდა გადავიდე? Hell nah, bro. წავედით. მოდი ტრიგერებს გავუშვებ, აბა რა მომივა ერთი. აბა რა მომივა. Oh my god. Blood bag. Let's go. Chiral crystals.
Fuck.
I'll box it though, it's me. I don't think so. ჩემი რამსი შორეზე არის. ახე ვიღაცის კიბე არის უკვე დადებულ, ოპა. და it's a cryptobite ჭამო. What the fuck is...
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
და rain დაიწყო. ნახე ეს ახლა ვიღაცამ დადო აქ უკვე. რანაირად გააძრო უკვე კიბე არ ვიცი, მაგრამ მოდი დაულაიფოთ ამ ადამიანს თავისი შრომა. Oh shit! Even escalator. Switch. God damn. ეს მე ვარ საქართველოს ფოსტაში, როგორ ვიპარავდი პირბადეებს 20 წელს. თავიდან ესე იწყება პირველ თამაშიც. აი მენა მართლა კურიერ სიმულატორი არის პროსტა.
Almost there.
Double jump შემძლებია. Oh my god. Ახე, quadruple jump. Sleeves მოვახციე ჩემი. ოპა, BT გამოჩნდა, ნაბუზარი. აღარ მერჩიან კი, მარა? What? Oh damn, ნახე სიმრა hideout ქონია ძმას. ეს ტრეილერში ჩანდა.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go.
ამპრეშეს გამოთვლა არ ვიცი, მაგრამ ოპა, ეს ჩემი waifu მოვიდა, ნახე ჩემი. რა კუკლა არის. Jamie fragile. ეს ხო fragile არის. ჩვენიანი არ არის ეს კუკლა.
Who's there?
მეგონა იარაღი ამოეღო და ტაფით ემუქრება. Oh yeah.
Who are you?
არ ახსოვს?
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
ძმას 4 ხელი აქვს chat. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
აი
The
რა უნდა
neighbor got hooked up to the
ჩუქუკაც.
Carol network. Service
პამპერსები.
now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Chiral printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
ესეც AI-ის მსხვერპლი გახდა.
And
Brolo's
no
job.
Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Chiral network to the south.
მექსიკაში რაც შემიყვე მინდა
Just
ხოლმე.
like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say? Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA.
და მანდ მიშვებს.
The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Fakt. სხვა ჩვენ მაინც არ მაქვს.
Yeah, all right.
კეპკა აფარია.
So you'll do it?
take my kid with me.
ეს ხო თვითონა
If I do this,
რა my kid.
can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
ტრეილერში ხო ჩანდა ამ Fragile Choice Lou მიყავს და მაგასთან ერთად მოტოციკლს რაღაც ტექსტსევა.
The lab is
ჩემ
only
ფეხს
a few days
მიხედავს
away.
ეს.
I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Okay, bro. ეს კადრი არის ხოლმე რო რეალურს ყოფსთან. Ooh, baby.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Yep.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Activate ring terminal.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive but because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the... Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network.
Okay.
Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle, but once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. You can access useful information about your deliveries. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select... This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination. It's an excellent idea to place the most important... We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. Be sure to weight your various...
რაღაცნაირად იყო, რაც ავტომატურად რო ალაგებდა. ესენი place in backpack ხელში ვერ დავიჭერ. Place in handgun holster. Yeah, that's what I want. That's utility
Return
pouch.
to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Examine gear. L3 select multiple. Utility pouch, okay. Unboot clip, okay, whatever. Handgun holster. მეორე ერგი, ეს ერგი მინდა რომ full rack-ში ვერ ვიზნა. Carry in hand. გაიყოს აქ. Auto range cargo. Hell yeah.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Think about what route you might take.
Commencing route creation.
Короче, Accra warning area. Deep river. It's the river area. Yeah, I guess we'll just go there.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over.
Okay. Այս რა այս აქვს იხსի მაგრა. Აი აქ რაც ის არის მგონი. მე წამოვალთ აქ. მე აქ. და მე I guess პირდაპირ აქ.
Delivery route finalized.
Center on Sam. Switch map info. Okay.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh. No more baby food for you?
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone.
Bro, that's literally you.
Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
But no more baby food though. My things are cooked. Hold on to activate compass mode to open corpus for more details. ეს იმრა ენციკლოპედია რო არის ყველაფრის. კაი, ახლა მე ზარ ბამებს საკითხვა. Просто ის მაინტერესებს. ჯერ მივდივარ. A1. Cargo management. Baba, we saw nice. Double jump shot or sure. Cryptobite. Okay, cryptobite, blood bag. Okay, canteen. Წყალი. Aha, კიბე მაქვს. Okay.
My name's Sam.
Science, მოდი რამე დავტოვოთ. იჩვენეთ მომევით. ლაშა რო ითამაშებს შეხვდება აქ, თუ ამგზით წამოვით. რუკას როგორ ხსნიდი? Esä, yeah, okay. Social friend service, Sam stats, guessing a minute. გზა მაიგუთხარ მეთქი გზას დაგახვედრებ თქო. აი, თუ ამ გზით წამოვიდა. აქ გამოვიყენო კიბე, თუ დავიმასქნა რა ქვია, შევინახო. მოდი გამოვიყენოთ. უფრო უკეთესად, აი. There we go. ლაშა, თუ ნახავ მას ესენი უნდა დამილაიქოს კიბეები. Collapse it and start again. What? Abe. Goni არ შემიძლია ხა ეს კიბე ავიღო? Dismantle. No! მეგონა მე დამრჩებოდა ისო, fuck. Our banzi were fuck. My god. არ და მეთქი სხვა რამაზე. ეხლა უჭროდ დამჭირებას მდინარეზე რო გადავდო ან რამე ეგეთი. აი, მომაკ შაურმა, ეხლა კაკრას შენთან. Короче, ერთ ვიქნები რა, ერთ კილომეტრ ნახევარში. რაღაცნაირად მახსოვს ამ თამაშში შეგეძლო მოფსმა. How do you pee in this? Turn light off, transporter boots, and... Bro, how do you pee? I wanna pee. Whatever. თავს ვარიდებდი და თავისით მიმოტრიალა ამაცკენ. აბოზრები, მიულები. Here's on touch.
We're in enemy territory now.
ახე იმენა კედელი აქვს აშენებული. ბიჭო, how do I ანჩაკუზვა? Oh my god. აი ესე ჩავუწესთ. Can I make it? No, I can't. Bro. Crouching makes it harder for enemies to detect. Ironically, Chakuzo. Nah, I gotta commit. Slow. Ega. I told him to mind show with it, the crouchables. არ მაქვს მეტი გიორ არაფერი, ერთი კივე მქონა და ეგეც fuck. ოიქის ნაბუზარი რო დგას. ესე ვერ წავალ? Yeah, I can. მაგრამ იქაც დგას მე მგონი. Nah, აქ დგას მარტო. Look at this. არაფერს არ ვლუთო, კაც არ მჭირდება, ესეც გავახცევ. I'm cool. ნახე ქუშაში ნაყოლავ როგორ რჩება. წვეთში ეგ არის. Here I am. ამას გადავკვეთ. აი აქ დამენძრევა. აქ რა ჩემი იმით გადავიდე. აუ რა ხდება იქით ჩემ.
Can anybody hear me?
რატო ვთქვი ეს? აქედან აქცას მომიწერია მე ჭკვიანს. Na. აუთხან როგორ მივიდა. I'm cooked.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Gone im ხირი თუ მაგადავიდა. Can I make it? Nah, შანსი არ გადავა. უჭვალ დავკარგავ იმას. ეს ახლოვდება თუ მეჩვენება? Fuck, არ მეჩვენება. Oh my god. Bro, I am cooked. მაგრამ ნელა დავბიორ და. Oh, sad არის ხიდი. Bro, where the fuck is? Agger. მაგრამ აქ რა ჩემი ფეხით ავიდე. Come on. Climb, so დავაჭირე. No, man. Bro, stop. Climb, დავაჭირე, თქო. I gotta use canteen. Where is it? Sleeves. Nice. ნახე ქარი მაწვება ვიდეო. Fuck. Oh, this is hard. აქ შევისწავლოთ. And I'm out. What? Nē, რუკასაც ჩვენებს ის თუ არე? ნა, არა ჩვენებს. და აქ კიდე ერთი ის მაქვს გადასაკვეთი. არაფერი არ ჩანს და აქ როგორ უნდა წავიდე? ასე უნდა გავიარდე. ეს პატარა მდინარე. ხო, პატარა არის. It's doable. Oof.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your
Anybody out there?
requests.
Deliver and report. 6% contents damage. Yeah, I'll take it.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief.
Yeah, baby.
We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
How much it should change mom's? თქვი რომ მაგარ კონდიშენში არის.
Well,
Nice.
it's not perfect, but it'll more than
Right, it's
do
not
for our
perfect,
needs.
bicho.
Thanks again.
target ყოფილა 5% or less და მე 6% ავეჯი. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now?
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that... Okay, use your Cupid. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can...
Cairo network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data. Now displaying your current Porter grade. Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Cairo network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
ქუშაში ვარ ამოგანგლული. ჯერ უნდა ვიბანაო, bro. რატო ვერსო მამად? SSS, Social Strength Service, isn't there?
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
New order available. Please review and confirm.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress. Once again, I've got to thank you. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can... We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to, but as you link up, we should. I heard. So go ahead and I'll explain.
Select an item to fabricate.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be... Timefall is coming down. Cargo containers that are exposed to time. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared lock. If you see it, take a look inside. There should be materials in there too. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can, with a moment's generosity. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use. And, so what do you think? Take your time.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to... Every piece of equipment you take also... So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you up. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery.
Order accepted. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Sam.
delivery route.
You're Sam, right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. Me salvaste la vida. Thank you. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the... I can get... We've all...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong. The elderly... Oh, probably think... Of course... A new order has just... Looks like the residents of the C1 South District. You can review the specifics of the order. So once... I'll share additional...
Order completed. Well done.
Playing archived footage.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with... The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also... This way, you can help. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
made available for use.
Let's do this.
Construction process now complete.
How you doing, Sam? Yeah, this is nice.
Looking good.
Definitely not alone.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
close.
Everything we know is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem.
Guess I didn't need to go after all.
So in love with you. Everything you ever want is here. You're giving up another one too dear.
Good evening. Sam, ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able... So, let's get a look at those containers. Está perfecta. I swear it had never been outside. I just have to say that you're an absolutely... Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to... So, let's see what that...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon. And I think you'll find both very useful. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks. By the way, you're planning to visit the research. You have to pass through some dangerous... We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might know. Let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime. Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Departing facility.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gateway just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna...
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction.
Oh, yeah? By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the and we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I'll brief... All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any... And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, so if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along. You're the only one we can count.
Order accepted. Thank you. Please take measures to withstand the heat of your arm.
Disengaging weapon. Restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
That all you got?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
No see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Would you look at that? I knew we were right to call on you. Oh, picked up some... We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. We're ready for you to link us up with your... once...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the... And now, you're here too. You actually, shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective again. Because if a giant BT is on the way... Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition. We've set aside it. Chiral density levels in this region. We've been seeing a lot of gate. It's all... Well, now that you... It's hard to know when this giant BT... So for now, you should That's both my... We'll keep you...
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. But to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed. That's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the Plate Gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gatequake detected! Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
damn it! Over here!
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it. missing all the time, but it looks like today...
Now display your current Porter grade.
I gotta say, you know you can borrow... Don't...
Order completed. Well done. Remember to rest, Sam.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Blue in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family? Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and placates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly? Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.